Hey Jacob, Doug and the crew at San Jose BMW. Already had the tech took a look. I put it up on the lift with them. The rear brake pads are worn down, like you can tell. And in looking for reasons why it's worn is a time we took on it by checking all the ABS, the pressures, the lines, the controller, check for codes, make sure there's no update software anywhere. Everything's within normal limits. However, the caliper is incredibly dirty, grimy, gritty, and it's not allowing the pads to slide across the pins very smoothly, which could be holding up the pad a little bit in the caliper just from dirt and grime and so on after winter riding and so on and so forth. During our services, you know, we clean these calipers quite a lot to prevent a smooth action of the pistons and pins and all that stuff inside the calipers so that pads don't hold up. I can't say for sure that that's the issue, but they are really dirty, and the tech looked in there and said this thing needs to be serviced, cleaned, opened up. If you do the pads yourself, make sure not to push the piston back too far because it might damage the bore in the caliper. So it needs to be taken apart and professionally cleaned and serviced to save that caliper because there's so much grit and grime and poop in there. But looking at Pete's bike, which is right next to us here, his is a 16. He's got 5,000 miles on it. You can notice the calipers are definitely cleaner, but he hits his about once every week or so, every 2 weeks with simple green and stuff, keeps the calipers clean and shoots some lube on those pins. He's got about 5,000 miles on his bike. Let me see if the key's here. It's not, but I'll get the key. Hey Pete, how many miles on your bike?
6,500.
So 6,500 miles on his bike that he bought new. Again, here's the front caliper. So he lives up in Boulder Creek and he's getting dirt and grime and everything on it all the time. But we probably clean the calipers every maybe 2 weeks at the most and lube the pins and so on because he's going through so much water. So his pads doesn't hang up. However, he's got probably 5 to 7% brake pad left at 6,500 miles. So it got him to take a look at his pad, and he needs pads, and that's at 6,500 miles from day one. So I don't think the period of time or miles is that far out of normalcy for a GS. I've got one as well, and I'm going to take a look at my pads, but I've got 4,000 on mine. So we're going to recommend pads on the bike and clean and service the calipers. I'd recommend doing the fronts the same way. Clean and service these calipers and keep them clean on a regular basis, and let's replace the rotor as well. So as you know, that caliper has to be free on the pin so it moves around. It's kind of like a floating style rotor. If it doesn't float, it can cause some premature wear. And it's time to do a tire in the rear as well. I can tell you know that already, but time for a tire in the rear. And the front, it's got some tread, but it is choppy. So maybe keep an eye on your tread. As I run my hand around it, you can see the tire's choppy. It'll cause a much better ride when that one's changed too. So other than that, that looks like what you need. The systems are all working correctly, and we'll get this out to you and we'll talk with you later. So give us a call at your convenience. Thank you.